All right, all right. It's Giving Tuesday is around the corner. I'm super excited to sit here with Desiree Vargas Riley from P33 to talk about the impact that P33 is having. My name is Jeff Osuji, I'm the CEO of Eventnoire. When I think about organizations that have been a blessing to us, I definitely count P33 in the top five. We had the pleasure of winning the Techrise People's Champion Award last year. And we're super excited about what's coming for P33. So Desiree, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thanks for having me, Jeff. Yeah, I'm Desiree. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer and Executive Director of Techrise over at P33. So I work on everything around our venture community. So how do we get more startups growing faster with more representation? How do we make sure that capital is flowing equitably across our city? And how do we make sure these companies scale?
Wonderful. And Desiree, I think I was first introduced to you around Techstars when I was there in 2021. Can you tell us a little about your entrepreneurial journey?
Yeah. Well, I was part of the first Techstars class in Chicago in 2010. So I've been kind of an OG of the startup ecosystem. I started one of the first crowdfunding platforms in the world called Give Forward. It's now part of GoFundMe. And then I went on to build a kids activity marketplace called Parachute that maybe some people saw me on Shark Tank. And then after the murder of George Floyd, I realized that there was more I could be doing to help support my fellow Latino founders and my peers in our Black community. And so I joined P33 to build what we hoped would be an opportunity to bring more founders of color and more women founders into the Chicago venture ecosystem.
Definitely, definitely. And so now you're currently serving as a Chief Innovation Officer for P33. Can you tell us more about P33, its mission, how it came about?
Yeah. So P33 is designed really to help turbocharge Chicago's innovation economy. And that means we think about how do we get more innovation jobs? So how do we build the tech workforce of tomorrow? And that's upskilling, that's investing in young people. And it's also thinking about people who are already in their career, getting into deeper into tech. We also think about what innovations are coming next. So quantum, for example, we think about biotech, life sciences, anything that has to do with kind of the energy transition. So what are the industries where the Midwest and Illinois in particular are uniquely positioned to win? And then we have this beyond boundaries focus, which is where the ventures team and the talent team kind of live together. And that is, how do we think about accelerating the flow of capital, making sure that we are a destination for startups who want to grow and scale their businesses? How do we make sure the resources are here and that we're working in collaboration with the other partners that are across our ecosystem so that we're not duplicating efforts or reinventing the wheel?
Definitely, definitely. And so as a founder of color here in Chicago, I talk to a lot of founders. And of course, one of our main obstacles for growing is access to capital. And I first learned about P33 through the Techrise competitions. Can you tell us about Techrise and the impact that it's had, as well as the impact that P33 is having on founders?
Yeah, thanks. So Techrise is really designed to welcome founders into the very earliest stages of startup life, right? So if you're an idea stage founder, or if you already have something in the market, but maybe you haven't raised any capital yet, and even if you have raised some capital, we bring you on to one of our weekly pitch competitions. We do about 32 of them a year, and you get a 1 in 5 chance to win $25,000. It's non-dilutive, which means we don't take any of your company. It's just money for you to go and grow and scale your businesses. And so far, we've had about 80 competitions across 2.5 years. The founders that we've worked with are about 300 founders that have come on the competition, and even more than that have joined our workshops and some of our kind of educational offerings that we have. Founders have gone on to raise $90 million in follow-on funding, which is just incredible. And to put context around that, founders of color in Chicago only raised about $9 million in early stage capital in 2019. So we're at almost 10x in just a couple of years. And then I guess I'll say one last impact number, and that is that just coming on Techrise, even if you don't win, on average, you raise $150,000 more than your peers who never come on Techrise. And if you win, it's more like 600,000. So I feel like you're an example of a winning founder who came on and has raised a significant amount of money. And I don't think it's because of Techrise alone, but right, it's about welcoming you into a community of peers that you may not have gotten to meet otherwise, introducing you to mentors, introducing you to investors, angel investors, people who can give you feedback. And then also we really do try to bring in VCs and angels from across the country who might be kind of better aligned with the businesses that our founders are starting.
Definitely, definitely. I can't thank you enough as an organization for the support from Tech Week Chicago to Techrise. You guys have actually utilized Eventnoire for your events. And so I want to thank you for that. I think it's so important that not only are we helping organizations and startups fundraise, but also helping to support them. And that's one of the biggest ways to put their product in front of other people. So we actually have a big event coming up. And at Eventnoire, we love events. And I love how P33 has leveraged tech events, not only to build a great brand, but also to help founders. So you can tell us more. I think we have something coming up next week, right?
Yeah, the Techrise finale is on December 5th. It's at Moonlight Studio, so you can get your tickets on Eventnoire. And basically, it's when we celebrate the year of all the founders that have come through, and then the top 6 take the stage by kind of voting from their peers in a big system to make it the top 6. And then one person's going to leave with $100,000. That is thanks to Verizon, also non-dilutive, so no one's taking any part of your company. And then it's amazing. And I will say that as part of this effort, we're also fundraising for some more place-based work. So the last few years, we've done competitions exclusively for the North Lawndale community, and those founders have gone on to, scale their businesses, grow, hire more teammates. And so now we're looking to expand to Englewood, to Greater Grand Crossing, to Pilsen/Little Village, and to Humboldt Park. And so, there's going to be a link probably along here that has both the Techrise finale link, but then also we would so appreciate your support in funding these place-based programs and competitions over the next year.
I love it. I love it. So P33 is doing the work. You guys aren't just talking the talk. You guys are clearly walking the walk. I think we know that one of the biggest obstacles is access to capital. You guys are giving away capital every single day, which is amazing. So I want to ask, what's the best way for folks to donate to P33? Can you tell us a little more about the current fundraise? And also, I believe it's techrise.com/donate, but please let us know, where can folks go today to support P33 and its great initiatives that are helping Black and Brown founders in Chicago every single day?
Yes, thank you. So, we got a federal grant to cover all of our operations. So any dollar that gets donated goes directly to founders who are building their businesses. We don't take any of it for, rent or any of those things. So 100% of your tax deductible donation does go to founders. And the place to donate is techrise.co/donate. So that is the easiest place, but you can probably link to it off of our Eventnoire page also. And then we'll hopefully include that link in anything that goes out. But yep, that's the easiest way. Our goal is $100,000, which puts 4 competitions into those neighborhoods. Right now we're at about 32,000, so we're well on our way. And our hope is to get there before December 31st.
Nice. So we're over 30% committed, trying to get to the rest of the 70%. It's Giving Tuesday. It's time to make sure that we donate and support P33. Desiree, I want to thank you for the work that you're doing. Like I said, again, it's one thing to talk the talk, but we see the clear problems and opportunities to really advance Black and Brown founders, and you guys are walking the walk. So we're excited to not only donate but also spread the word. Guys, I've already made my donation to P33, so make sure that you follow up and do the same if you want to have a real impact. Desiree, anything else you want to leave us with as we close out on this Giving Tuesday? And again, guys, it's December, so it's almost December. So a lot of you folks are going to be looking for tax write-offs if you're a business owner or if you work for a corporation. This is the best time to put this in front of them. Again, did you say that it is tax deductible, Desiree?
It's tax deductible, and it has an automatic matching component. So if your business matches already, or you work for a bigger company that does corporate matches, you can literally just add your company's name and it will automatically handle it. So you don't have to do any extra work. And I think last, I just want to say how grateful I am to you, Jeff, obviously for this moment, but this work really wouldn't happen if we didn't have incredible founders who are paving the way for other founders and leaving the door open. So
thank you, Desiree.
Loving being in partnership with you on this.
Thank you, likewise. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't to support great folks like yourself, great organizations like yourself. So excited to work with you guys, keep our partnership going. Make sure you RSVP for Techrise. It was a ball. Twisted performed last year. We took home the People's Champ Award, and it was an amazing experience. So anybody who's looking to start a business, if you're a founder, if you're an investor, come out and connect with the tech community and folks that are having a real impact. And most importantly, donate to P33 today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Desiree. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds great.